Welcome to the Peekaboo channel, where stories and fun adventures come to life. Come along and join us.
The Legend of Little Durga and Bhasma.
High above the clouds, in the sacred snow-capped Himalayas, stood a majestic and prosperous mountain kingdom.
The kingdom was ruled by the mighty and noble king, Himavan, and his beautiful and kind queen, Menaka. Under their reign, the land flourished with peace and prosperity, and happiness filled every corner of the kingdom.
But the greatest treasure of the king and the queen was their little daughter, Durga. Little Durga was the light of the Himalayan range and the happiness of every heart around her. Durga was as beautiful as the morning sun rising over snowy peaks. Her long, midnight black hair flowed to her waist, decorated with sweet-smelling jasmine flowers. Whenever she skipped through the valleys, her tiny golden anklets sang a joyful melody, chen-chen, chen-chen, and even the rivers seemed to dance with her. But Durga's most magical gift was her eyes. Large, luminous, and lotus-shaped, they could mesmerize every soul. Tiny stars seemed to dance within them, filling her gaze with wonder and magic. Durga's beauty could charm every eye, but her kindness touched every heart. Her gentle gaze carried a quiet magic. It could calm a storm, comfort the scared, and heal even a wounded little bird. Little Durga loved the wild animals of the Himalayan forests. She played with rabbits, ran beside deer, and danced happily with the peacocks among the beautiful trees and flowers. However, Durga's favorite companion was Dhumra, the golden lion. Dhumra had a thick mane, large paws, and a proud, majestic walk. The villagers feared Dhumra. They thought he was a fierce beast of the woods. But Durga knew there was kindness hidden inside his wild heart. When Durga first met him, she didn't run away. She simply looked into his eyes with her starlight gaze. Seeing her kindness, the fierce lion melted instantly. From that day on, Dhumra became her loyal protector and playful friend. He let Durga ride on his back as they raced through the valleys and chased the falling stars. Days passed in joy and peace, until one sunny afternoon, a dark, gloomy cloud rolled into the valley. The air turned cold, the light became dim, and the happy songs of the mountains slowly faded away. Durga and Dhumra were surprised by the sudden change in the air. Sensing that something was wrong, they looked at each other with worry and curiosity. Suddenly, from the dense fog appeared Bhasma, the powerful and cruel demon king. His dark presence spread fear across the valley.
I am Bhasma, the mighty demon king. I will rule the entire world. I will crush its happiness, swallow its light, and turn every joyful heart into darkness.
Bhasma marched through the valley, terrifying its gentle creatures and frightened people, until he saw little Durga and Dhumra standing bravely before him, refusing to run.
Little girl, you dare to stand before me? This entire valley will now drown in my darkness!
With a wicked laugh, Bhasma cast a spell and trapped Dhumra. The valley froze in fear, but little Durga stood firm, ready to protect her friend and her home.
Bhasma! This is my final warning! Leave this valley now, or your own evil deeds will bring your downfall!
Ha ha! You little child, you dare to threaten Bhasma? I will crush you into powder!
Then come, Bhasma! If it is war you seek, then come and face me. I am the light of this valley, and today your evil shall meet its end.
Little Durga rose in her divine form, shining like the blazing sun. Her 10 arms glowed with celestial weapons. Bhasma roared and charged with his mighty sword, but Durga stood firm like a mountain. Thunder shook the sky, sparks flew, and light battled darkness across the valley. At last, defeated and humbled, Bhasma fell to the ground and surrendered. Realizing his mistake, he bowed before Goddess Durga and begged for forgiveness.
Forgive me, goddess. I was blinded by power and pride.
I forgive you, Bhasma, but leave this valley now.
Bhasma left the valley, and as his shadow faded, the darkness slowly lifted from the mountains. The evil spells broke one by one, and the trap around Dhumra melted into golden sparkles. Little Durga's eyes filled with joy as she ran to her loyal friend and hugged him with all her heart. Wherever her divine light touched, life awakened again. Gray grass turned fresh and green, flowers bloomed in glowing colors, and the silent birds found their sweet songs. Soon, the valley shone brighter than before, while the villagers cheered for brave little Durga, the child who brought light back to their world. And that is how the little princess of the Mountain Kingdom became known as Goddess Durga, the radiant protector of the universe, reminding everyone that no darkness is ever too big for the light we carry inside.